The Batman Arkham series is without a doubt one of my all-time favorite video game franchises. The quadrilogy, that's right, Arkham Origins, I acknowledge you and I appreciate you, unlike your father, Warner Brothers. Seriously, Warner Brothers, why is that game not on modern platforms? But anyways, Rocksteady is without a doubt one of my all-time favorite developers. And for 9 years since Arkham Knight, we had been waiting for their follow-up. And on February 2nd of 2024, we got Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And I didn't even bother playing it. I never thought that I would just not play the latest Rocksteady release. I just kind of figured that, a new Rocksteady game is out? Yeah, I'm obviously going to play that. But truth be told, I was broken by shitty comic book games, right? I played Marvel's Avengers. I played Gotham Knights. And by the time the game released, I was just like, no, actually, I'm not going to play that because I know that I'm not going to enjoy the experience. And it turns out I made the right choice. Today, I want to talk about the tragedy of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League, but it's not just Suicide Squad. It really is the games industry as a whole, because the chase for this type of game has left many victims in its wake. And what I'm specifically talking about is the chase of the live service model. Basically, every big publisher, they want their Fortnite, right? They want their massive live service game that just prints money. And if I'm being completely honest, that's completely understandable. In fact, it would be really stupid of them to not be chasing Fortnite. And Warner Brothers Discovery is obviously no different. And the sad reality is that games like the Arkham games is not enough for these companies. Because the truth is that making a game like Batman Arkham Knight is going to make you a bunch of money, hundreds of millions of dollars. But Fortnite will generate you billions of dollars a year. And so as depressing as it is, the reality of the situation is that it would be stupid for these companies to not chase the live service model. So when we see one of the executives from Warner Brothers Discovery going to the investors meeting and saying, hey guys, yeah, we're going to really be mining our IPs like DC and Harry Potter and Game of Thrones and figure out how to turn them into live service games. It's like, do I hate that? Yes. And would that guy look like a moron when he's talking to his investors and going, yeah, that Fortnite thing? We're not going to do that. We're not going to chase that model. The investors would be like, hey, what the fuck are you doing? But with that understanding, I still think that these companies are going about chasing that model in the wrong way. A trend that we've seen is video game companies taking their studios that are known for making specific types of games and telling them, oh, you're going to make a live service game now. Oh, what's that? You don't really know how to make a live service game? I don't care. You're doing it. We saw it happen to BioWare. They made deep and rich RPGs like the Mass Effect trilogy. Electronic Arts was like, yeah, you're going to make Anthem. We saw it happen to Bethesda, where they make deep, rich RPGs, and they were like, yeah, you're going to make Fallout 76. Crystal Dynamics made the Tomb Raider games. Square Enix was like, yeah, you're going to make a live service Avengers game. What? Can't we just make a normal Avengers game in the style of game that we're used to making? No. Not profitable enough. We can't sell as many microtransactions if you were to make a single-player game. We can't just sell a game and then leave people alone. They need to be playing it forever until the end of time. And alas, we come to Rocksteady, the studio renowned for making the Batman Arkham trilogy. What did they do next? A live service Suicide Squad game. And like Anthem, like Fallout 76, like Marvel's Avengers, getting a studio that does not make live service games and trying to shove that square peg into the live service hole, shocker, didn't pan out. And you know what the most insulting part about all of this is that every time these companies try to do this, they lie to us. They lie to our faces. They're like, hey, listen, we're making a live service game, but don't worry, when you play Anthem, you're going to get that same BioWare magic that you used to get when you played the Mass Effect games. Hey, you like the Fallout games? Worry not. That same exact experience will be present in Fallout 76. You're a single-player gamer? You want to play through an amazing Avengers campaign? Worry not. Everything that you love about Crystal Dynamics is present in Marvel's Avengers. And yet, again, that Rocksteady polish, that Rocksteady world building, all the Easter eggs, worry not. That is present in Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. If you're a longtime Rocksteady fan, you're gonna love this shit. And hey, maybe one day somebody will figure it out. Maybe one day we'll get like a developer that's known for making one type of game. Then they make a live service game and they actually manage to appease like their old fans as well as live service fans. Maybe Destiny is an example of that, but I honestly, I have no idea if like the Destiny campaigns are like as good as the classic Halo campaigns. And the real tragedy of it all is that these studios simply are not the same after these live service attempts. I mean, when you transition to making a live service game, a bunch of talented developers that don't like making those games probably left. When those games become inevitable failures, studios get downsized, people get fired. Rocksteady, we obviously haven't gotten their next game, but the co-founders left. Whatever their next game ends up being, maybe it'll be great. Maybe these studios can all come back greater and stronger, better, blah, 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 blah. They're not the same studios that made the games that we loved. I would love nothing more than for Rocksteady to come out with another great single-player DC game, yada, yada, yada. The Rocksteady that made the Arkham games will not have made that game. It's a different thing. It's a different group of people. You know what? Marvel is doing something that I actually think is fine, right? They're making an Overwatch clone in Marvel Rivals. This is a game that is not lying to me. We know exactly what this game is going to be. This is going to be a live service game that is chasing the Fortnite trend, right? That is wanting to make billions and billions of dollars off of microtransactions. There's no illusion here, right? They're not telling me, hey, in Marvel Rivals, you will get the same experience that you got from the Marvel Spider-Man games. That's not what they're doing. And I appreciate that. That's a game that I'm probably never going to play, because it's just not for me. But it is for a lot of other people. And I'm fine that this game exists. I don't want Insomniac making this game and telling me that it's going to be like their Marvel Spider-Man games, but then it's just not like that at all. But anyways, let me know what you think about the tragedy of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League and everything else that I talked about. It was a bit of a broader topic. Bye.